We're live, and I hope the signal works good because it's way out here. And I even hope we have lighting. I'm going to beat the dogs. Shut up! But this is the shed. The former Crafty Shack is now the eBay shed, and it's completely loaded. Put this phone over on y'all and see. I'm slowly working on it here. Okay, I think the phone might stay. And the eBay shed now used to be slap full over here of boxes, which I've gotten down to like, but I've gotten somewhat of a skew done over here. DVDs are out now. I've got to straighten up this area here. And right over here, I'll show you in a minute, is the shoe tower. Let me holler at the dog. Get over here. Come on. Snapped at our granny. But the shoe tower's over here. It's pretty large. I don't want to do any of this, but I got to. Everything is somewhat separated. Like I've got DVDs in their own box. They got to go over there. Video games in a box. I've got like, I'm talking about up there is separated, but I mean like the clothes, no, because I have to move this big clothes thing that I got up here. I had it, the clothes on here, but every time you walked in the door, the level was like right here. And I got tired of smacking myself in the face with clothes. So I'm going to go a little higher here in the middle where I can still reach it and maybe get them up, you know, head level. Everything else that's over here in this corner is the remnants of the shack, my personal items, and boxes. So I don't have to work from here over. I'm in almost the center of the shed. So here over, I don't have to touch. There is 2 totes right here of not items not on eBay yet. Like that have to do them. They're not on eBay. So I don't have to worry about those 2 boxes. So basically, half of the shed over to the phone. I've got to organize and skew. And I've got my numbers right here. I got my skew numbers 1 through 40 done. I just have to tape them on the box. And here's my tape. Here's my skew. I've already got it done on the computer, just don't have it done in the shack. And I was supposed to have 2 shelves like this, one level lower than this one. So down here, 2 of them are supposed to come in the middle of the day. They're not coming till tomorrow. So they're going to go over here on this wall. So once I get, they're going on this wall over here. So once I get all this ready, I'm going to scoot it off the wall. And tomorrow I can come put my shelves up and then put this stuff. The totes are a little too big, so I need to get them smaller totes on that. So all this here should be up on totes. Because I got to get rid of this stuff too. Because this is going to be my listing. I'm going to put a light right here. This is going to be my listing pricing area. I have my laptop sitting here, the label printer and all that. And then right here is the shoe tower. So, a lot of work ahead. So I figured I would just have y'all join me here if I can get the phone to stay straight. Of course I don't want to. Stay phone. So I can just get the phone to stay there. And maybe if somebody wanted to make sure my chat is on, live chat. Make sure my chat is on in case somebody wanted to talk. And we'll just get to work. The video games are already done, so I don't really have to worry about them. So I'm just going to kind of move everything out of the way. So it will be easier when it comes time tomorrow to put the shelves together. Get this chair out of the way. Okay, all the clothes, what's over here in this corner is empty totes. So if I got a bigger tote like this, and I need to make it to a smaller tote, I can do that over here. But for right now, these need to go back in toys so I can have a free tote. So for right now, I have all of the Hot Wheels and toys. My main problem is clothes. So for right now, since I'm not doing any listing here, all the listing is done at the store right now, and I have a boatload of stuff to list, I'm not going to do anything with this area for a while. So I'm going to try to calmly organize my clothes in one big pile, just lay them over on the shelf until me and Travis tomorrow can get in here and put the bar higher. If you, that's kind of like a weird reach higher. Put the bar, raise the bar higher, so I'm not getting ticked off every time I walk in here and get smacked in the head with clothes, which happens all the time. So that's going to be the main thing is the clothes. Then I'm going to number the stuff that's already done, number the sports, and number the DVDs, and try and do something with this conjunction function over here called a pile. The good thing is I spent a while in here a couple weeks ago already putting everything in their own box. It was organized better because whenever I needed something, I had to go by memory of what box I put it in. There was no system, no nothing. I said, this ain't gonna work because I couldn't ever find it. So then I put everything in order of like shoes, shirts, sporting stuff, medical stuff, you know, yada, yada, yada. And I'm still having trouble finding stuff, even though it should be in the box. Like right now, I've got to find 2 things I couldn't find this morning to ship. So as I'm doing SKU, I will be looking for them because it wasn't at the store. So clothes, I don't have to worry about. I don't have any clothes sold right now. And they're going up tomorrow. So I can just hurry up and get them out of my dang way. So I feel a little better organized. Clothes, I didn't care. I had them color coordinated at the store, but it's so easy to find them. And they was hung up. So I'm just going to, I might put them back in color coordinated one day, color coordinated. But it was so easy to just grab them that it didn't really matter. Because I mean, it's not that hard to find a color. But I ended up with more clothes than that bar would hold. So what I got to do is figure out how to, let's see, I'm not good with clothes. Stay on the hanger. I got to find a way to get as much as I can get up on there, and then maybe bring a 4-way in here or a smaller hanger, and then put some extra on there because I have a lot of clothes. Or I could just take the clothes to the store and find a spot. But I'm trying to keep all my eBay in one building instead of going back and forth. And the only thing I have to do at the store is list stuff that we get when it comes in and ship, which I would like to do that here. But sometimes I get in so late that I don't have time to ship, so I take it to the store and do it. So either way, once I bring my label in my computer here, I will be shipping from here. Because there's no reason to keep carrying stuff back and forth. I can just come in late at night or during the day and do all the shipping, and I can concentrate more on the store instead of eBay. Because I'm trying to do both jobs at one time, and it is very difficult because eBay turned into fun, turned into a little bit of a job, turned into a part-time job, and is about into a full-time job. So, I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love thrifting, finding stuff, making deals, making profit. And it's crazy that my grandfather, growing up, always did this. Of course, he did it with tools and antiques. And I was always like, man, that's crazy. I wish I could travel the country and buy stuff like that, and I never thought I would ever do it. He did it all the way up till he died, and I kept thinking, man, that's crazy. How could you spend your whole time doing that? And guess what? Here I am years later, basically following in his footsteps. My dad, I'm not counting my real dad because I didn't really know him as a kid till later. So the traits, you know, come from your step parents that you're with. And my stepfather was a mechanic. I like cars, I just couldn't ever get into the mechanic. And I played sports and concentrated on sports only. Alright. I've got half the clothes over here. I don't want to get started with everything until I get these clothes out of the way. Now I'm getting to where I can just grab them directly in bigger piles. I'm going to end up making a pile so big it's going to fall on me. I am assured of it. The day that I have had, I should probably start turning them the other direction or something. Let me see. Well, my leaning tower of boxes is still holding them together. Okay. And I have to move these clothes because there's stuff underneath these boxes. In these totes under the clothes. I just got aggravated the other day because I kept bumping into that, and I just flipped out one day. Instead of tearing the whole thing down, I didn't rip the clothes down, but I started yanking the clothes down and just throwing them in a pile. I'll deal with you later, blah, blah, blah. I'll start turning some to the side. And here I am dealing with them later. I don't even know what's under here. I just know I skewed what I could fit on that thing over there. And then I ran out of room, and I said, well, the rest is going to have to wait until I get more shelving. Which should be here tomorrow. So tomorrow night, I'll be back in here. I can only do half the job today. it is still warm. Warm out here, even though it's been dark for an hour. Still warm. Especially in the shed. I have a fan over there. I guess I could turn it on, but about done with this clothes. I'm having to start simultaneously stacking them now because they're starting to pile up on one side, and that's just going to cause a disaster. Okay, so there's nothing in this tote. That's good. I mean, I'd rather have more material, but it's easier that I can use that tote. Ooh, look at that big old spider. I can use this tote now for more SKU items. Okay, this is a box of clothes already folded, so I don't have to worry about those. Okay, let's get the spider out of here. Go on. Not bothering me now. Okay, so that's another tote done. That actually helps on the length of time I needed here. Okay, so I'm seeing more clothes in this box. I think this is where the blue jeans were. So there's a little bit of clothes mixed in there. So I don't have to do that one either. I can just throw the remnants of what clothes I find on the ground in that box, unless I really need the tote. So that's saving some time as well. So you can tell I was looking for 18 items this morning or last night, because stuff is everywhere. Okay, here's the thing, hangers I don't have to worry about right now. The games are done, so that's over. This is more clothes. How much clothes do I have? Okay, so all the clothes. That's actually a blanket, so that's going to go over there in my blankets. Okay, now, this is supposed to be video toys. This is eyewear, which has its own SKU number. Board games has a SKU. It's supposed to be electronics, but it looks like this is miscellaneous. So some stuff has got mixed. These are both electronic, which one of those over there is electronic. So whenever I find the right one and put the SKU number on, I can put those in there. This is another blanket. I have a video game, controllers, bags, and blankets right there. And another tote. Sorry, Rainbow, I didn't mean to scare you. This may not take as long as I thought. I mean, this whole box here is closed as well. It's so easy to get closed when they're there. Here's an Xbox remote. Oh, PlayStation remote. Oh, that's closed again too. Tennessee Titans pool ball. So I really only have to, like I said, this over here is all empty bags. So I really only have to, I don't have to do much. This is tools right here. Here's my drill. I mean, the DVDs, here we go over here. How you gonna get in here and can't get back out? You jumped in here. Did this? I have a lot of stuff to bring tomorrow that I've already listed. A lot of shoes and more DVDs and more sports stuff. So really it's just labeling now, because everything's kind of in its place. I'm not going to label the clothes until I get them up. I'll hang the sign down below them. The only thing I will run into is that one sign. I'll just take the number. What is closed? Number 2. Oh, I forgot a 1A. I have a 1A. So now, we SKU. I'll SKU. Okay, get my tape up. Of course, my tape is holding the phone up. Alright. We can fix that really quickly. That's so I say. There we go. Okay, so I got my tape. I got my SKU. And I'm gonna put these where if I drop them, it's gonna be number 40 pickup. So number 1, DVD. So I'm just gonna go over and tape this to this shelf somewhere. So hopefully, whenever I bring stuff home to put up, all I have to do, when something sells, all I have to do is on the computer, like it won't say on the eBay until I put I don't have custom skewed on the eBay. Is what I gotta do next. I mean a computer, like I have them on Excel ready, but not on eBay. So technically, I'll have to do them on eBay. So when something sells, it'll say number 1. Right now, when something sells, I have to look it up on either this list or look it up on my Excel, and then it tells me which SKU. So, all right, number 2 is 8 tracks and albums. I don't think I have those here. They're all at the store. I don't believe I brought the box with 8 tracks. I sold all the 8 tracks, but I had albums. I think they're all at the store. So number 2, 1A. I don't have 1A anyway. Number 2 is clothing. We're skipping that for now. Number 3, video games. Okay. This is very important. I don't know if a lot of people that do this thrifting and stuff that everybody watches on YouTube, I don't know if they go through all this with you. They just kind of show where they're out buying stuff, the process, which I've been doing that too, but I don't know if they actually sit down and show you the actual work that you're going to have to do to have this done. But I'll show you, I don't care. Okay. So I made the piece just wide as the tape. So all I have to do is get a tape longer than the piece. And I'll show you the result here in a second. And then, whenever it's on the shelf, I don't have to slide it out to look what's in it. I can just look at the number on the front of it. I'll show you the result in a minute. And like that, number 3 is done. So I'm gonna move. So I'm gonna put the done numbers over here, like I said, until I get the new shelving in, and then I'm gonna replace the stuff that's full with the empty boxes until tomorrow afternoon. All right. Number 4 is sports memorabilia. I actually have 2 totes of sports memorabilia, so I should have made 2 of these, but my Sharpie's inside, everything's inside, so I'm gonna make one for now, and then I'll make another one later and come put it on the other one. I actually have 2 full totes of sports memorabilia, and I'm about to have a third because I got enough stuff almost to fill up another one at the store. While I'm at it, I'm gonna bring Joe Bob pool ball here into the sports area because that's where it belongs anyway. The only problem I have to do is, like, until I get a bigger area, like a big huge warehouse, everything has to be piled in the same tote. So sports stuff, when I'm looking for one item, I have to dig through 50 items to find it. Instead of, I see a lot of people just picking it up and there's only 10 items in a tote. Well, I can't do that right now. So I can do 1 through 100 through Z. Okay, number 5 is auto, which means anything automotive related is number 5. And unfortunately, I know where that's at because I was digging in it this morning. Plus, it has this really pretty steering wheel cover right here. So, blinged out steering wheel cover. So 5 is right here. I can actually write in a small Sharpie underneath the automotive too. I'm probably going to do that because when I go to put this stuff up, I wouldn't have to look at the list every time. I could just look at what's on the paper. Okay, so 4 and 5 is done. 6 is shoes, alright? Well, I would show y'all, but I'm not moving the camera because it's barely on there. So you've seen the shoes tower, shoe tower. I'm just going to put, I got some 2x4s up here because there's stuff up above. I'm going to tape it to the 2x4 instead of taping it to the tower of boxes because I don't want to knock it down. So, give me a second. And I'll be right back with you. I can't do anything without hurting myself or messing up, so be ready for bloopers. And I leave bloopers in. I don't take them out. Unless it messes up like timing and all that stuff, I don't. Okay, so number 6 is labeled. I don't take bloopers out. Because bloopers show you that you're a real person. Okay, so we're just going to go through these numbers, get done with that, and then that's all I'm going to do until tomorrow. If I had the other things, then I might do another video tomorrow cleaning a little bit more. But like I said, I wish this stuff was out, but I don't have anywhere to put my personal stuff because there's no reason to have storage. I had a storage. Travis said we're going to try and clear out the tops to take some of the Cracker Shack to the store. Now give me an area to put, like, he could put his Cracker Shack stuff up there, and I could put my Park some stuff up there, and then that opens up this whole corner. I can put another DVD rack over there. Because for right now, DVD's got to pile up in boxes until I can get more racks. Flags. Shoes. Flags is number 7. Now, the reason why I got flags on there, because we go to this quarter bin place, and trust me, we get a lot of flags, and they sell. I mean, like Trump flags, patriotic flags, sports teams flags, all that good stuff. There's a whole tote full right here. See, I know where everything's at just because of this morning. That's positive. I don't have them color number coordinated. Like I wish I could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But for right now, I can remember where 30-something items are. 30-something totes. Now, if I had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of totes, then I would have to number them because they would take me forever to find them. But I don't have to right now. I don't have to put them numerical. Can't even talk. Hopefully y'all can hear me. The fan's on over here. The air conditioner in the house just come on. I need to check on the dogs. There's one. Remember, where's your sister at? Lucy! Lucy! Stay here. She's probably at Granny's. I'm sure she'll be back. Alright. Rambo don't go far from where I'm at. Hats. Hats happen to be next to flags. Hats. I find all kinds of hats all over the place. I like selling hats. They sell well too. Rambo, hold on 1 second. Where you going? Uncle Travis? Oh, Uncle Travis is back. But anyway, come here. I saw the Clover hat. I thought it was Boston Red Sox. Boston Celtics. It's over $24.99, I think. You're going to have to tell Travis where Lucy's at, because I don't know. You're supposed to watch her. Yeah, you. Rambo, you're supposed to be watching where Lucy went. And so 8's right there next to 7. So that's almost numerical. It's just backwards in order. Okay, number 9. It's kitchen items. And we gotta find kitchen items. I thought those over here, but maybe not. Here's electronic. This looks like a kitchen and bath. I think it's it right here. That's sports equipment summer. Yeah. Kitchen and bath. They're somewhat numerical. You can go say hi, Rambo. You don't have to sit here. I'm sure he'll be over in a minute. Kitchen and bath is number 9. We're going to put number 9 under number 5. Number 10. Movie memorabilia. That would be anything like Marvel, you know, Disney, Walt Disney, things like that. And I think that here. Yep, I'm getting good at this. So 10 will actually be sitting next to 9. I probably did that whenever I was out here counting that day. I just wrote down what number we what SKU instead of doing numerical. And that's how they end up beside each other. I should have went 1, 2, 3, but oh well. 10 is right next to 9. There's another spider in that one. You'll be alright. I ain't scared of spiders. Number 11, households. Okay. There's 2 things right in front of me. One's household, one is, see, that's kids' toys. This is the miscellaneous. This is households. I don't know why this back thing is in here. This is electronic, but I probably did that. Make sure I don't have them anywhere else. Just be safe. I know this is all closed. Double check. These 2 are done. Electronic. Oh, that one's done. This could be household as well. Where's that thing I was looking for? I'll be dang, I was looking for that this morning. There it is right there, see? Yeah, I'm supposed to ship that this morning. Okay, this is kitchen. This is bath. So I'll actually swap those out. Kitchen is this one. Bath was the other one. I thought I had kitchen and bath separate, but I don't. Oh, nope, they are separated on here, so Okay. What was that? What was I doing? Households. Number 11. So that down here is households. Down here in front of you. In front of me, whatever. So whenever I mark that, I can get it out of the way. I guess you get it out of the way before I mark it. Use your brain there, guy. Anytime I want to move these into smaller totes or bigger totes, I can always just rip these off and retake them. So these are not set in stone. I'm not marking. That's why I didn't mark the boxes in Sharpie. Just for whatever reason, in case I want to swap things around. Why did I put this out? See, just like that right there. I put it sideways. Okay, 11's done. Let's go ahead and put it over here with video games because they're done and marked. 12. Now we're in bathroom. Now I can put bathroom where I put kitchen or whatever. 12. Did he not come, Rambo? Did he not come inside? Where's your uncle? Okay. 12. This next 12 right here. Now it's going to spin. I don't know how I'm going to do the custom skew. That's going to be a lot of fun. That's going to take me a while, but everything I do takes a while. Number 13, electronics. That'll be easy to find. That fan's helping a little bit. Still hot though. 13. Electronics. Be this one right here. And while we're at it, I'm not going to put those two big old cases in there. They won't fit. But I will put this. This is medical. It's not electronic. I don't know. I think that goes under medical. Put that down there. Okay, comics. Comics are up here in a box by themselves. There's probably 50 comics at least listed on there. Rambo! Where you be, Rambo? Ah, you're too expensive to lose. Rambo. Okay. I'm just checking on you. I guess Travis isn't back. Maybe there's lights in another car. Okay, comics is up here. 14 out of 34 done. Summer items. Down on the bottom. I guess I could put my papers right here. On the window blown. Man, I folded that over. That'll be alright. Summer items. It's right down here. I'll have a miscellaneous one. I'll paper over here too. I'm going to do everything right here. That'd be smart. Purses, bags, and wallets. Okay, that's right over here is purses. Yeah, purses, bags, and wallets. Scoot that over. That's another miscellaneous box. Purses, and bags, and wallets. I try to keep them somewhat like that so I don't have 4,000 totes around here. Trying to put some stuff with some relatable, something relatable, like you don't want to put a DVD in your bathroom aisle, but you'd like to put toothbrushes and shampoo in the same one. Alright, so that's marked 16. Y'all gotta know my SKU by heart. Okay, throws. It's right next to it. I have a lot of blankets, throws, etc. I'm about to list them one in the morning. The Tennessee Titans one. But usually at the Goodwill and stuff, I pick up a lot of, sports things, throws, teams, anything kid related, something the kids wouldn't buy. All that good stuff. So I'm gonna put that at an angle since the phone. I don't want to knock the phone down. All right, 17. We're halfway. 18 is stuffed animals. That is down over there in that corner. Stuffed animals has its own area. And there's plenty in this tote. I wish I had the totes that came in today. It'd be so much easier to organize this and be done. How you doing, Rambo? 20. I just did 19, 18. 19 is books. Right down there is a whole tote. I will not be moving that one. It's not technically in the way until I do this other one because it is heavy and I ain't messing with it today. But I still have to find that that license plate. It was a Chicago Bears license plate. And I have no clue where it's at. But at least I found this football thing. 20 is toys. That will be right in front of me. I love this eBay, and I'm glad it'd be a lot easier if I had to do it 24/7, but it's not paying enough to completely quit my job, even though I quit my other job to run a thrift store. But one day I'll be able to do both more successfully. Sports equipment is in 21. That is down at the bottom. I have two different ones. I have sports memorabilia and sports equipment. So sports equipment's like bicycle shoes, not shoes, bicycle cleats, gloves, like tennis balls, things to go on your wrist, things like that, sweatbands, sports equipment. And then on the other one, sports memorabilia would be anything sports related, like tumblers and keychains and lanyards and hats and all that good stuff. Well, not hats, they're in their own, but you get what I'm saying. 22 game boards, that is right there at the bottom. I have an old classic John Deere game board in there. I have an old a NASCAR Monopoly, I think it is, unopened. Both of them are, well, no, the John Deere's has been opened, but it's still brand new. The Monopoly, NASCAR Monopoly, was never opened. NASCAR-opoly, I think that's what it's called. Now see, here's the John Deere one. It's pretty neat. And I have little small things like that in there. All right, we're getting there. 23 is mask. I've not done mask yet because they're all in the. I have a lot of sports team masks. They're all in the tote to do. Yeah, I don't have any mask on there. I have a couple, but I mean they're put with sports things. Phone cases. I had a box of phone cases, but I think I sold them all, so I don't have to do that one right now. So I can put 22 and 23 and 24 up here with number 2. Sports cards. Right now, they're half inside, half in another box. I'll do that in a minute. I'm going to try and do the easy stuff first. All right. Golf clubs. They're all still at the store. Jewelry at the store. Eyewear. I can do eyewear, because it is behind me. Eyewear is this box of glasses I was talking about earlier. I have like a bunch of ski goggles and sunglasses, like brand name sunglasses and stuff. That's why it has its own section. I have like 10 pairs of ski goggles, and I mean the expensive kind of ski goggles. Better put it on the front of the box in case I end up stacking it. So there's the eyewear. We're at 29. Medical, right down there at the bottom. I had to make a medical one because I ended up with some like lobotomy stuff, whatever it's called, and stuff like that, and I was like, I've got to make a medical because this has nowhere for it to go. So this is a mixture of, right now I think it's a mixture of kids and, no, it's still medical. The kids one is right there, I believe. Tools. I don't really have any tools besides the drill. Health and beauty, not separated it yet. Baby, I'm not separated. Music, I don't have any music right now. And pets. The pets are in with the medical, so I'm going to have to give them their own little box. I think I can do that right here. Let's go ahead and get some of this pet stuff out of the medical. At the time, I had to find somewhere to put the stuff, so. See, that's pets. That's pets. That's pets. That's pets. See what I mean by lobotomy. Okay, now this is number 34. And I'm really done until I get everything here tomorrow. I still got a bunch of stuff I got to bring. But then I'll be able to separate everything completely. Here in a little bit, I'm going to come out here with the rest of those basketball cards and baseball cards and put them somewhere. Okay, so there's the pets right there with the medical. I believe this one here is baby. One more time. Yes. So I'm just going to leave it up there because it's not in the way. That right there is baby. I can do baby. It's music. Music makes you lose control. And 32 is where the other one stopped. So I'll sort all that tomorrow. There's the rest of my numbers. This is the last one I got to do, guys. Then I'm going to go inside and drop a deuce. If you can't tell, I've had to do it for the last 5 minutes. And then I'll come out here on my own and look for the other thing I was missing yesterday, the Chicago Bears license plate. But I'll make another video tomorrow. And right now, like I said, I got a miscellaneous still that I haven't done. That's the only one I really haven't done. Oh, video game controllers, like the big ones. But I can put the video games in with that. Blocking the camera. I can probably put the video games in with that one and count that. It's got big controllers and stuff. But other than that, I don't really have nothing else to sort. We gotta put the clothes up, but I can't do that by myself. So I'll see y'all tomorrow. Woo!